Karen, you're excited to see me, aren't you? Woohoo! So, I don't know about you, but I have waited 1 year, 9 months, and 10 days to be here back on this stage. Thank you. I can see you're like thinking, like, how long is that? It's December of 2019, so that's a long time. For me to announce live from New York, it's Monday night. Still haven't made it, but I do have something to announce, that my name is Karen, and I am a Karen. Yes, I have finally made it. Come on, clap it up. I finally made it. It's Monday night, but I am a Karen. Your name's Kate? Yeah, Kate, okay. And what's your name? Emily. I forgot your name, I'm sorry. Yeah. Did you forget my name? Right, exactly, yeah. Okay, so 2020 and 2021, the year of the Karen, right? I go places and I get to say things like this. Like I go to a restaurant and the waiter comes up, he goes, "Hi, I'm Sam, I'm your waiter." And I get to say, "Hi, I'm Karen, be afraid. Be very afraid." So I could see some of you are probably thinking, I don't know what a Karen is, right? I'm not gonna embarrass you publicly, but I'm gonna explain it to you like I explained it to my dad. So I call my dad and I go, "Daddy, guess what? I'm a Karen." And he goes, "No, sweetie, you're Karen. You're not a Karen." I go, "No, Daddy, they say I'm a Karen. And let me tell you why. Remember when I bought that vacuum off of Amazon and they sent me the wrong kind? So I called Amazon and I said, "Mr. Bezos, I'm sorry, but this is the wrong size. You have sent me this, and by the way, I am recording this, and by the way, I have a PhD from Harvard, and if you don't treat me nicely, I am going to plaster this all over Twitter, and nobody is going to ever shop on Amazon again. So you better make this right." So my dad says, "But sweetheart, you don't have a PhD from Harvard." And I go, "No, Daddy, but I do. Remember when they wouldn't let me in because, I don't know, there were like too many white kids or something? So I called the president of Harvard and I said, 'Mr. President, you better let me in or else I'm going to put that all over Twitter and nobody is going to ever attend Harvard again.'" So he gave me a PhD. And my dad said, "Congratulations, you're a Karen. We raised you well." There you go. So let's see, I was going to go somewhere with this, but I think I'm going to go in a different route. I have somebody sitting in the audience tonight. He's already been picked on, but I'm going to pick on him a little bit more. My ex-boyfriend is in the audience. Oh, all right. So is it okay if I tell them why you're my ex-boyfriend? Sure. Okay. I love this. All right. Let's see how this goes. Not yet. All right, so I'm Jewish, which means I have a Jewish mother. And Jewish mothers, it is their job to make sure that they marry off their offspring, right? So my mom and dad have been waiting for me to meet somebody. So a couple years ago, I called them and I said, "Guess what, Mom? I met somebody." And they were watching Jeopardy. They pushed pause, and then the 20 questions come on, right? There's the real questions. Okay, so my mom says, "Is he a lawyer?"
No.
"Is he a doctor?"
No.
Right. "But guess what, Mom? He's really handsome, and he's tall, and guess what? He's handy around the house." And I swear I heard a thud, and my mom says, "He's not Jewish." And he's sitting here tonight with an empty chair in front of him, so I can see this has gone really well for both of us. I'm gonna pay for that later. Anyway, so there I am, I'm single, it's a pandemic. They're telling me I'm supposed to be in place for 2 weeks, which is really hard for a New Yorker. So I decide to leave New York and I move to Utah. Does anybody know, care where Utah is? Yeah, it's somewhere in the middle. Anyway, so there's this little thing that they do outside of New York. It's called small talk. So every time I go somewhere, people want to know where I'm from. I don't know. Is it the fact that, I don't wear plaid, or that my Chanel hiking boots are in perfect condition, or that I'm brunette in a sea of blonde Mormons, or the fact that I'm always dressed for a funeral? I don't know. It could be one of those. So I get the question a lot, "Where are you from?" And I say, "I'm from New York City." And they say to me, "Oh, New York City. it's smelly, they're rude, it's dirty, but good for you. I could never do that. And I'm like thinking to myself, how am I supposed to respond to this? Like, is that your wife? Second, third, in it for the money? Good for you. Congratulations. So anyway, living in Utah, it's a little bit different, right? The news is a little bit different. So the police blotters there say, moose, seen at a family barbecue. He ate the hamburgers and made friends with the family dog. In New York, rat and squirrel out on the loose. Both are armed and dangerous. Run for your life. That's true, right? They're awful. Or in Utah, a traffic jam is when a Mormon family is crossing the street. And in New York, let's try this one. Nothing pisses off a New Yorker more than when someone tries to commit suicide by jumping onto the train tracks during rush hour, right? Yes. All right, you all get it. Okay, so let's try this. This is how I'm going to end. Clap your hands if you're Jewish or you know a Jew, you're an honorary Jew. Clap your hands. Okay. Now clap your hands if you're a New Yorker or a recovering New Yorker or you know some New Yorkers. Yes. And now, if you don't clap your hands on this, I'm going to know that you're lying. Clap your hands if you're a Karen. Thank you very much, everybody. Happy to be Karen here.